was illegal up until 2000. Race mixing was illegal up until 2002. You're going to give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude.
Are you filming us?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But
just look awkwardly.
No, you realize that race mix, it's going to give up 50,000 years of your evolution, right? There's 2 billion of those people being born because of.
Did you know that it's actually better evolutionary to like?
No, it's not.
I'm not going to talk science.
No, it's
I'm
not.
a scientist.
No, it's not.
I'm a scientist, and I'm not going to talk about this.
Literally, you're just throwing down your genetic line.
For sure.
Pretty much, you're just LARPing. You're LARPing at the European in America. If you had any actual like heart and integrity,
Hey, homie,
you'd go back to
Are you done?
What are you, a Jew?
Are you done?
Are you Jewish?
No, fuck no, man. Are you done though?
No, but I'm saying the truth.
No, hold on.
Actually, though, like I am a scientist, and you are wrong.
Stop.
So you.
Hey, it's done now. It's done.
So you think
you stop that? Stop.
No,
that.
you
homie, stop.
You think hybrid vigor is a thing?
Bro, film me. Okay. Film me. Just stop. Stop that shit.
What are you?
Right?
What are you? Some SJW warrior?
Dude, I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
it's done.
White people are only 7% of the world's population.
That's me. And I'm part of that. And I'm part of that. And it's done now.
And if we
whatever you're doing is done.
If we intermix, we're gonna become.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
I give a fuck because
Why?
we're the only creators of society.
No, we're not.
Wife were walking around. Some guy's walking by. He goes, "Nice." And wife goes, "You just said it." It's like, yeah. He said you got nice tits.
I agree with him.
Like, yeah, I agree with you. You got nice. No, I'm gonna go kick his ass. I mean, I can go do that, but then what else is gonna follow me whooping his ass, right? If somebody says, "Oh, you a black mother," just disrespect me, I'm like, if I go out and fight him, what am I proving?
Yeah, right.
Because guess what? There's another 20 mother out there who can't wait to call me that.
I want to address this, man. A couple videos I'm going to address, man. And both these topics I seen on the Dumper channel, man. Shout out to him. I heard him say his age. We're around the same age, so that's why we kind of probably speak the same language. But the first video that I want to find, I'm gonna find this one for sure. He showed the video of Brad running up on an interracial couple, a black man and a white guy, and then he talked about Demetrius Johnson talking about a man that confronted him and his wife and said his wife had a nice rack. And you know, if that happened to you, like, what do you do in these situations, right? And I'm gonna spin in something I also heard my brother Bruce MF Bein channel. He said, you know, everybody talks about, you know, walking away, being the bigger person, but nobody talks about the consequences or repercussions of walking away and not staying and defending yourself, right? And you know, that's real shit. It's real shit. So I'm gonna tie that all into this video. Now, in the video, I'm for sure gonna find with Brad confronting the interracial couple and basically telling them that, yo, look, you know, telling, you know, the white woman that you're messing up your bloodline by messing with this black guy, and that, you know, you shouldn't be with him, and you know, come on, what are you doing? And, you know, kind of are, you know, the white gene is more superior and all this type of stuff. And the black guy didn't say nothing. You know, the black guy, you know, the white woman he was with, and another pedestrian had to step in and say something. And the thing about it is, it's one thing to take the high road, but at the end of the day, disrespect is disrespect. Your respect is your respect. And once your woman see you get disrespected like that, there's a part of the respect factor that she loses for you that's, I'm not going to say impossible to regain. You have to gain it. So you have to do something. Especially if you're waiting at the light and the light ain't changing just yet. Either you got to start flaming, dog, knock the camera out of his hands, which, you know, I truly don't really recommend. But hey, so be it. And, or, you know, that's why it's really good to be a wordsmith or be really had a gift of gab, because the gift of gab can get you in and out of situations without losing respect. You know, being able to make people laugh or make people look stupid and be knowledgeable and know how to play with words, you know, I remember DMX, they was talking about the battle DMX and Jay-Z had one time, and DMX didn't want to stop rapping. Jay knew that he would have to sit there all night and battle DMX. And Jay-Z is clever. Jay-Z told a line, I forgot how the line go, but he was like, yo, you know, woo, 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 I see you later. And he dropped the line and he eased out the battle. He dropped a dope line like, I'll see you later. I ain't got time to be battling all night. Peace. And walked out because he knew had he not got out of there, DMX was willing to battle, you know, all night long. You know what I mean? So being able to have the gift of gab and being able to respond. See, you have to assert yourself. Your woman, only time your woman really should speak up for you is like when you ordered potatoes and they gave you fucking rice at the restaurant, or when it comes to the waiters or the waitresses at the restaurant. No, he ordered, he said no olives. You like, it's cool, babe. No, that's the only real time. Or, you know, when she get on the horn, I be telling you, motherfuckers can't drive, bro. I really be wondering, like, brother, I had to go around that car. Like, bro, you about to sit here and wait? Come on, man. You know, so that's the only real time. You have to step up and say something. Especially when a man is challenging you over your woman, whether it's, you know, he's talking like, oh, you shouldn't be together. Number one thing I would be like, where your shorty at? Where your shorty at? That's the first thing I said. You out here by yourself with a camera. If you was getting, I'm like, if you was getting some pussy, you wouldn't be worried about where my dick going, right? You know what I'm saying? Or I'd be like, or you know, you like dick going in that mouth you keep opening up. Which one is it? You backdoor you, or you heterosexual? All these women on this strip, and you worried about who I'm with. Now you can take it a step further, and you can step up to them. You can G-check the shit out of them. Like, man, sometimes you say something, and then again, men know who to try. Most men, every once in a while, you try the wrong motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I think more now in this era than any time that people try the wrong person. And I'm explaining that because you don't know. Like MMA fighters, you know, these dudes are blended in society like chameleons. This can look like a nerdy dude, and he can put you on your neck and it can kill your confidence. So most men really ain't trying to start a fight. And most men can't fight. Contrary to what women believe, you know, it's a good chance. It's probably a 50-50. I wouldn't even say 50-50, but I'm just say that for simple math. It's a 50-50 chance that the guy that you with right now, no matter how tall, how big, how small he is, that he can defend himself and defend you. It's a very small chance. You know? But when somebody challenge you in front of your woman, when somebody challenge you as a man, it's a problem. But in front of your woman, women easily get turned off. When women really lose respect for you, it's pretty much a wrap. Regardless of what you're capable of, when women lose respect for you, it's a wrap. When you cower down, or you cowered out, or you punk, or you act like a punk in the situation, the respect is gone. Regardless of what you can do. Remember that UFC fighter? His girl said I think she also competed, and she said she saw him lose a battle. She said she saw him lose, and the way he got knocked out in the octagon, it turned her off. And women are so anal when it comes to, especially when they really don't love you like that, or they don't like you like they just with you for the benefit. They so anal, bro. She said the way his arms flared out when he got knocked out, it turned her off, and she couldn't be with him no more. Most women don't love you, bro. Once a nigga punk your ass in front of your woman, especially if it's a one-sided ass whooping, the respect is gone, bro. It ain't like the movies where the jocks, be beating up Peter Parker and Mary Jane, or what's the other one that got killed? You know, the first girlfriend, Gwen Stacy, got, she still, nah. Women respect strength, respect power, respect your ability to defend them. They have a laundry list by nature, and that's just the balance between men and female. By nature, they have this laundry list. And we are minimalists when it comes to what we require from the women that we with. And sometimes we below minimalists. We accept the bare minimum. And that's why it shocks women when they deal with men who have standards. And usually the men who have standards It's not about looks. It's not about status. It's not about money. Look at some of these niggas in the street or some of these rappers and athletes, and look at some of the women they procreated with, right? Even, you know, no disrespect to Lil Durk, but look at Lil Durk and the white baby mama he was with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know, when you younger, you just going where it's convenient at. Where you can just get your rocks off, you know, she allow you to do what you want to do, and that's all it is. But as you get older and you understand women, you start to even disqualify women that's bad as fuck. She can be fine in the motherfucking. She say some shit, you be like, you know what, I've been through so much, I already know this. You can walk away from it. And that just comes with life and experience. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing with Demetrius Johnson, if I could find that clip where his wife was saying, he was saying some dude challenged him, talking about his wife had a nice rack, and they just really pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, walked away. No, even Demetrius Johnson, one of the greatest mixed martial artists and UFC fighters in history, you still has to defend your woman. Regardless. She ain't gonna say it, but she lost a little bit of respect, even knowing the capabilities what it did to that man. That's why I said, man, one of the best traits you can have is the gift of gab and the gift of comedy. That's one of the, and most people might look at it as you talking your way out of a situation. No, sometimes you can just tear a hole in the nigga. Like, man, you worried about all these other bitches in here and you worried about my wife. And I guarantee you it was a Brad who said it to him. I believe his wife is white. He worried about my wife. Since you worry about these titties so much, how about you worry about this dick that go between them titties and her mouth? How about you worry about that then? Here, worry about grab my nuts. Worry about my nuts then. I disrespected him. I would have spit on a nigga like that. Like, pooh, what you gonna do about it? Pussy. Since you worry about titties, pussy, so much, nigga, go get you a pair of titties, you pussy. You already a pussy, all you need is a pair of titties. That's what I would have said. Very disrespectful. But then again, both the men that were challenged were smaller men. And if they had that thing on their hip, neither one of them men who would have challenged them. You have to stand up as a man when it comes to another man challenge your woman, regardless. I remember I was with this chick, and we at the store. We at the little liquor store grabbing something. And the dude, he ain't see me though. He tried to holler at her. I'm like, and I didn't even peep game. But I'm like, yo, I was like, what you get? He was like, oh man, my bad, bro. I didn't know y'all was together. I didn't even really peep it until he said something. It's a respect factor, man. It's a respect as a man, bro. You gotta garnish that. That's why your image as a man is so fucking important, bro. I say it all the time. Your image is so fucking important. How you dress, your stature. That's why I had certain conversations with people, and I'd be like, bro, get in the gym, bro. Like, get in the gym. You know, I was talking about, you know, a lot of times, you know, when you getting selected for a job, you're getting selected for, I don't know, a grant or something like that, or you interview for a mission somewhere. A lot of times, you know, people look at the frame of the man. They look, you know, your back, how your back, your frame. Everybody so much your masculine frame. Part of your masculine frame is your frame as a man. And they look how strong your back is. They look how strong, you know, how your structure is, how you look strong, your traps, your delts, your rear delts, your chest, your forearms, your hands. I remember, true story, bro, real story. I'm taking some blood. I had some shit I had to do at the doctor, so I had to give some blood. It was, you know, checkup and shit. And you know how they be searching for veins? The women be searching for, you know, the nurse be searching for veins and shit. The lady looked at my arm. I got big ass veins in my arm, you know, lifting and shit. And she got turned on. She's like, damn, you got some big arms. Ooh, you got a big juicy. She got turned on. That all, you know, correlates. But especially when somebody disrespects you in front of your woman, you got to understand, even if it's your Tatiana, your little bust down, you can't take no disrespect, bro. Remember King Von had a song about, he was with this hoe. I forget the name of the song. Y'all, it's a popular song. And her nigga was there and he was at the gas station and he broke the rules and he sent old buddy to the upper room and it wasn't even his hoe and over the disrespect, right? It's about respect. I ain't saying you gotta send nobody to the upper room, but you gotta have respect of other men to get the respect and keep the respect of a woman. That's a fact. Even when you with your girl and you go meet her uncles, her father, her brothers, and the men of her family, you gotta get that respect. You gotta be respected. Sometimes respect is how you shake a man's hand, the confidence, how tall you look up, how you look a man in the eye, how you speak, your tone, all of that shit, man. But if you get tried, bro, you got to do something. You can't let your bitch speak up when a nigga try you. You got to do something. That might be a benefit of having that thing on your waist. But if you got the gift of gab and you got the gift of comedy, bro, it gets you out of so much situation. And that's how I would handle it. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch. Whoa, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Peace.